you know how as a kid, they often ask you like, what if you had to have a superpower? Like, what would your superpower be?
Yeah.
Dog, I feel like he's sleeping on the power of water, bro.
Yeah.
Dog, cause that nigga, when he pulled up at like the first like kind of battle, and bro, he just flooded like the whole. I was like, child. It is. What are you gonna do, fam? This nigga controls the ocean. He's gonna flood your shit. What you gonna do with your guns,
bro? But
like, bro, yeah, that shit was mad.
Bro,
that shit was crazy.
I'm just so conflicted, bro. I got so many fucking questions, bro. Because it's like, at the same time, I hear that, right?
Yeah.
And it's true, like that nigga was powerful, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that time we punched that nigga, bro, when he tried to hit him.
And
dog.
You know what killed me? Like that nigga's like the most violent nigga. Like he wanted all the smoke,
bro.
But after that punch,
I was like, do we really need to murder this nigga,
bro? No, you started talking about these people. I was like, nah, nigga.
I have to look after my people.
I'm like, dog. That nigga was shook, bro. What?
Bro, imagine.
Nah, boy. That's like the toughest. That reminded me of that scene when like in Infinity War, where like the first scene is like Thanos versus Hulk. And Thanos fucked up the Hulk, boy.
Hulk's like, nah, G.
Dog.
I ain't coming up with shit.
What?
Bro.
I literally had flashbacks to that shit, bro.
Bro, when you punched him, bro, one punch, dog.
Nigga flew.
Bro, nigga flew and was like.
Die.
When you had that moment, I was like, no, it's chat. Bro, I was like, bro, because when you punched him and then he had that like jerk and shit, bro. I was like, aye.
That time, that's your guy,
bro. Dog, that's your leader.
That's your man,
bro. That's the guy that you know that. Dog, that's the group leader, bro.
Bro, that's the nigga. Dog, if you get into a beef and you like, that's the nigga you call. Be like, yo, you don't want this smoke. I'm gonna call my uncle.
Hey, dog. Yo, Uncle G, pull up. Huh? Nigga like, yo, dog. Nah.
That's when you know it's child, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Nah, that's when I realized like, yo, that nigga's fucking powerful.
I don't like the whole sentiment of like black people fighting on the ship again. That gave me flashbacks of like slavery and shit. Even though it didn't personally. I think maybe but it's still like a factor where it's like, yo, being on a ship and then almost drowning and almost dying, and then the last resort.
They're like, these niggas can't go down because they can't swim.
Bro, that's what I was thinking about too, bro. I'm like, niggas will actually die. Bro, the fact that they couldn't win the battle in water, dog. Bro, don't you know how racist that shit is, bro? Yeah. That water is the thing that defeated us again. Nah, nigga, get the fuck out, bro. Nah, that pissed me
the Marvel rights in your
bro, I won't lie. I got pissed off when I saw that. I'm like, nigga, we gonna die in the ship, and they're hoping that yo, I hope Black Panther, I hope she wins and shit. And then when she won, bro, she should have had this nigga on his knees and shit, like telling these people, yo guys, calm down, bro. But now they make it seem like they're equals. And that time she won. I was like, time out.
To be honest, that nigga could have. Cause also another thing that kind of pissed me off, was like, remember that first meeting that when that nigga pulled up low key like at night and was talking to the queen and that. And he was like, yo, if you guys don't agree to 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna bring my army of all those people.
The whole place,
So for me, what kills me was like at the actual fight, like when they were on the ship. Like, I felt like that nigga could have brought more people, dog. Yeah, because I don't lie, bro. They did a good job of bigging up this nigga. Like, even in the beginning where they were trying to dig up the vibranium, bro, one of the things that shook me the most was when they were playing that sound. And then I was like, bro, how do you fight against that? Like, low key, I was like, yo, you guys need the Avengers to beat this nigga dead ass, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like they built him up. And then at the fights, because obviously Black Panther has to win because that's the movie. Like, you low-key have to win this shit, you know what I'm trying to say? Then they kind of like downplay this power, but it's like, come on, like you guys big this nigga up the entire time. Like, come on, make it make sense.
And also like, but people were talking about like the scene where she actually met Michael B. Jordan, being like, yo, that shit was cool, this, the whole mixture, and how like also her suit was kind of like a representation of his color. I thought that was
I fuck with that shit.
I thought that shit was wavy.
I thought that shit was wavy.
Yeah. Even just like the whole conflict and the whole pain that she had.
Yeah, okay.
But dog, my thing is, this nigga literally killed the mom, bruv, and she had no one, fam.
Yeah. That shit didn't make sense too, because at the end, especially because Killmonger was like the ancestor that she kind of saw when she drank that shit. And you know, Killmonger is like all about vengeance and violence and all of that. So it would have made sense to me if at the end she actually killed dude. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially dog, like that's your mom's, boy. Like come on, boy. You gotta slice for mom at least.
The reason why I'm laughing right now, dog, is because I'm thinking about one of those chieftains or whatever, bro. Dog, that nigga was a bitch ass nigga, bro. Like, I don't know what happened. He's like, so this is when she got her power, right? And then she pulled up, right?
Yeah.
She came through, she descended, and then they were having a meeting saying who's gonna take over. And then she came through, they're like, oh, she's the Black Panther and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, we need to strike now and go after it. Then he's like, for real? We want the nigga with the mouth thing.
That nigga was scared. That nigga was terrified.
This bitch ass nigga. Like, we gonna go after them.
It was legit. Nah, it was one of those moments where like niggas go like, yeah guys, so we all gonna fight, and then he was the nigga that goes like, we. Like, no. Fight. yo, relax.
I'm like, yo, bro.
Nah,
bro, I swear to you, bro. If we are having a beef with another crew, bro, and I'm like, guys, we're gonna fight, and there's one nigga that's like, me, I tried. We not fighting no more. No wonder they lost that battle, bro. Cause it's like, yo, niggas didn't even wanna fight. Bro, niggas didn't want the smoke for their own queen. Do you see how crazy? Do you see how crazy? Dog, that's why I was like, Black Panther was just so disjointed in my. Cause I know as black people, bro, number one, let's say especially if you're gonna like fight as like a unit, bro. Yeah. We gather together and shit.
Facts.
We fight together.
Facts.
We resist together. But now when niggas are like taking left turn, now you have to convince others to. I'm
come on, guys.
I'm like, well, where are we going now, bro?
On.
That's why I was like,
in that moment, I feel like a better depiction would have been if everyone felt outraged,
bro.
You know, if
like,
everyone was like,
queen,
when are we going? Like, when are we? You know, what I'm saying? I'm ready for the smoke,
bro.
Yeah, nah, but that water nigga, I'm still going back to that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Namor, bro, that shit was powerful, dog. Yeah. Like, that's one of the main reasons that pissed me off, dog. Because, bro, these niggas were riding whales, boy.
Bro,
whole fucking whales, dog. How you gonna fight against a nigga that's riding a whale, dog? I'm begging for forgiveness. I'm like, alright, man, nigga, you got it, bro. What you want, dog?
And then that's
the shit that pissed me off.
This is something that also confused me about that film, bro. That's why I feel like I have to watch it the second time. Because there was a moment where they'll get stabbed and killed, but then wake up again and go back in the sea. So remember the first fighting scene with the girl with the cheese cup and stuff? So she stabs the three niggas.
And go with the cheese cup though. Like she put us to the bottom and was like, I need number one. Nah, she was like, nah, fuck the machine. Come and shoot with a razor.
Bro, when she was fighting, dog, she killed all three of us.
Do you think when they put spirits on their head, they slap that shit? They go,
bro.
My bad, dog.
That's a traditional thing, bro.
I'm truly, guys. Hey, you know you vibes on new shot.
You saw that vibe where she was killing like all three of them, bro.
Yeah.
And then the big guy was like, go back. He told his people to go back.
Oh yeah.
After she stabbed them, so they were supposed to die and shit.
Oh yeah.
And he told them go back, and then they recovered and they went back. I was like, okay. But now when is it Luquita or whatever pulls up to rescue that chick, she shoots one of them, and then she dies. I'm like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Bro, that time like the water's just like right there.
No, that's what made it even bad, bro. It's like, bro, if water is the healing process, bro, just go I'm like, you, bro.
Just kidding.
Bro, that movie confused me, bro.
That was confusing, yeah.
Bro, because I feel like there were so many things that were like just for vibes, and they didn't really pay attention.
Bro, let me tell you, dog, after Endgame, bro, Marvel doesn't know what to do anymore.
Marvel, hey, bro, I don't know.
Yeah,
bro,
nah.
The people, the investors that put their money there, they just got their money out. They don't care no more. They like. Bro,
nah, for real, dog. And like my other question is like, well, what are the rest of the Avengers doing when shit pops up?
Bro, like exactly, bro, like,
like your country hit up like Thor, or Mr. Hulk. Like, hey, dog, bro, we see play.
But imagine that conversation, dog. Hey, yo, Thor, G, we busy right now. Nah, bro.
Right now, I'm on a date, bro. Call me after 2 hours.
Bro,
nah, that's the shit that kills me, dog. Like, where the rest of them niggas, boy? Yeah, nah, that shit.
I just wanted to understand, like, yo, why? Like, because even with Infinity War, right? Was it Endgame or Infinity War, where the final battle happened actually at Wakanda type shit? You saw how powerful Wakanda was, like the whole defense. That's why I was like, shit. The fact that the defense was broken so easily was like.
But that, bro, you basically like saying what I'm trying to say, dog. Because if the defense is broken that easily, right? That shows you that this nigga's like powerful.
Power.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like that's why I felt like they needed the Avengers for this.
Yeah.
For these niggas, dog. You know
but they were like, nah, just take him out of water, his child. I'm like, nigga.
Ah, come on, dog. Bro, that time, dog. If I was that nigga, boy, and I'm like fighting her, dog, I would have ran towards the wall.
Oh, every time.
Like we would have been chilling like this. I'm like.
Yeah, come, what's up, dog? What's up? Come through, dog. Let's go, dog. He's coming cold out to the water. Bro, that's the thing that also killed me is that they were fighting in the sea, bro. Yeah. Like you saw that time where they bombed the ship, bro. All they had to do was just that, and then it would have been chai, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sink them, kill these niggas, continue with their lives.
Bro, another thing that confused me, was like, dog, what is the point of that black girl from America? Like, don't get me wrong, bro.
Niggas like, what is the point of your character, G? That's only one question. What's your point?
Like, why you here, dog? Why you here, dog? Because, like, okay, Sharp, I get the whole. In fact, in the beginning of the movie, I was like, yo, that's dope. Like, a young kid, you know, and she's a black girl, black girl magic.
But apparently, they say she might be the new Captain America. No, not Captain America.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because of the suits and shit.
Yeah.
Dog, but she, like, when it was time to roll, dog, she was just flying around.
Shooting here.
Dog, she just reminded me of, like, remember Game of Thrones? And then like when it was Chai, dog, like Jon Snow is your guy, boy. You and this nigga like on the ground fighting shit. Dog, this nigga was flying around, admiring the view. Dog, that's what I thought when I saw her, dog. I was like, no, like do something. Like at least if it was you and Black Panther against like the main girl, then you know,
or
like
switch it up, like
switch it up.
Take your suit on some other level and help, like.
Bro. So, the Black Panther, man, that movie confused me. Like a positive thing that I'll say about it, I guess it was like this feeling I felt when I watched the first one, where even though it's kind of inaccurate. Because you know how ignorant like Americans are, like instead of like going into how cultures actually work in Africa, they literally take all the basics of what it is and all the sounds. Like, bro,
like, you know, I like this.
That's how they, bro. You know what killed me was like when the that tough nigga that I don't know, bro. Like I felt like that nigga was like Nigerian.
Yeah, I also felt like it was Nigerian
because of the way he
shit.
You know what I'm trying to say. And then like when he pulls up with his army and they all make monkey sounds like ooh, ooh, ooh,
yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was like,
okay.
like who says that? That's so weird. Like I'm African and I felt offended.
I felt offended, bro. I thought I was the only one feeling offended when that shit would happen, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But I guess it's a thing. I don't know, bro.
But that's my thing, like with the whole Black Panther and Wakanda for every shit, bro. It's like Like they just take the African stereotypes that they know, and then they just try to like enhance it and like make it better. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's where I kind of feel conflicted. But I do enjoy the perspective of like Africans like obviously being empowered.
And empowered, united, strong.
Yeah, and even just like smart, like from the
technological space.
Exactly.
That's one thing I'll give to them.
That's wavy.
Yeah,
dog.
that's wavy.
Like,
they come to us for shit like technology and shit. Like,
bro,
yo, man, how do you fix this thing? You know what? That's this shit. It's
dog.
like even when the scientist was black too, and she was like, I was like,
that's wavy. Yeah. That's wavy. But again, like,
but it also would have been weird if she was white in a Black Panther movie.
They had no choice, yeah.
They had no choice.
Yeah, the quota was like, nah, we need a black guy. I feel sorry for all the white people that auditioned. Because it was chatting.
Hi, my name's Emily. No, sorry, Emily.
Dead ass done. So hey man, yeah, I guess it was a dope movie. So I enjoyed like the prideful aspect. Like it would be dope, like if if Africans were like so fucking advanced, where we pull up to like the United States and shit, and we're like, oh, y'all still using iPhones? Oh, ew. Then I'll put up like some gloss on my phone and I'll project it in the air. Bro, that'd be so fucking wavy. Bro. But yeah, though, what are your last thoughts on the movie, bro? Like
overall, I'll give it a. It was long, bro. I'll give it a 6.
Yeah,
I know she was long, bro. Yeah. I felt like it was unnecessarily long. I don't know why.
Yeah,
because it was like 2 hours, and then I remember checking the time.
It was long. It was like 2 hours 30 minutes.
2 hours 30 minutes. And then I checked the time thing. I was halfway. I was like, bro, why was? Like this whole time, bro. Exactly the same shit with like Doctor Strange, bro. It's that thing of like building this whole thing of like, oh, this Doctor Strange. I mean, not Doctor Strange. 3 Spider-Man. And they only show you towards the end. It's like, nigga, what the fuck? Why the fuck am I watching this whole movie when I'm only gonna watch it at the end, bro? Yeah. Same shit with like Black Panther 2, bro. Where it's like, oh shit, there's a female Black Panther. Yo, there's a female. Oh, I'm gassed up, bro. The whole time they're getting the ass whooped, only until the end. That's when she pulls up, bro. And then and when they win, it's like. He tells them, nah, guys, just surrender. You know what I'm saying? We just get the win.
Like for me, honestly, because one thing I will say about Marvel, they clearly have like the finances, and I think they have super talented writers as well. So I think they just need to give up on. I know they kind of did it with the Eternals, but that was like a flop. But like, I feel like they just need to give up on the whole cinematic universe thing, and they should like try a completely different concept, bro. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say? Yes, it can still be like under Marvel type shit. Because I won't lie, watching that movie, I did enjoy the fact that under the ocean, because nobody really touches on like under the sea type shit. Where there's like a complete, bro. And then when Shorty's like getting a tour of like the entire place, I was like, yo, that shit is actually pretty dope. Like if you could have like a full movie based on that. And then even like I enjoyed a bit of the historical context behind his character, how they were slayed by like the colonizers, and like how they had to eat this plant and all of that. So I enjoyed that type of shit. I feel like if that was like a separate movie on its own, that would have been dope. But obviously, because now the obligation is Black Panther obligation, so they need to take all of that thing and try to tie it in, and then that's when it like dilutes like the value of that actual storyline and their world and all of that. So I feel like if Marvel just did something completely different, forget in a world where Iron Man doesn't exist, Black Panther doesn't exist, just something completely different, I feel like they'll do well, bro. There'll be like longevity to Marvel. But ever since Endgame, straps, guys. Nothing's been the same. Like the good movies are behind us. Now we're just watching it because of the name. Now we're just literally watching because it's a Marvel movie, and there's gonna be like those nerds that talk about it. So now you're like,
I also feel like low-key Marvel's not building towards something.
They're not. They don't know where to go.
Yeah, because like before they were building towards Endgame.
Yeah.
So
and because you're building it, every movie felt so important.
Exactly. Like you felt like if you missed this movie, like you missed like a lot of movies.
Yeah. Because
now it's like, yo, that shit is like what? Like I'm trying to kind of like understand where the Eternals, the thingy, Thor, Love and Thunder, and the 3 Spider-Man, what, and all those other things all contribute. Like, where are they gonna like link? Because now they're introducing other elements that like low-key crazy, bro.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's my thought, bro.
Yeah. So what did you give it out
I
of
say
10?
5, 6, 5, 5, 6.
5, 6.
Yeah.
Oh yes, though. I think I'm gonna roll with you, bro. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I mean, we respect the treat. I think the tribute to Dingy.
Oh yeah, oh of course, man.
Shit.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, man.
Yo, bro, even the funeral was pretty wavy.
It was, bro. It actually made me think, why don't we wear whites to funerals?
Yeah, I was actually wondering, bro.
Because black is kind of depressing.
Yeah, it's super depressing.
I mean, it's already like a sad occasion.
Yeah,
so
bro.
why make it like even more sad? Like,
because like the white makes it seem like we celebrating life. We celebrate. Yeah, we have to celebrate you. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The passing and everything. So, alright, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was kind of wavy. Bro, with you, like the storyline, bro, I didn't know. I feel like, bro, it's so crazy because I've been watching like a lot of movies and series lately, and even if it's like they bad, right, or they average, they always leave you with the idea that it could have been better.
Yeah.
And they could have expanded on certain shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the same thing that I feel with like the Black Panther, the Marvel movie. Now I understand the pressure as well of like not having an actual like Black Panther, because obviously you can't plan for death when your main character dies, so you have to work around it. So I respect that, but yeah, the storyline was just confusing. I feel like that Namor nigga was way more powerful than they gave him credit for, especially towards the end. And yeah, dog. So for me, for that reason, dog, I'm just gonna give it a 5, bro. Guys, just like watch it. Check it out. That's what you think, man. Like, if you think that our opinions are trash, like, let us know. Kill us in the comments.
Yo, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Black empowerment is actually bro. Someone's finna write a full report, right?
That full paragraph, right? I'm so pissed. I'm probably gonna like that shit.
Yeah, like it.
Yo, you right.
Yeah. Continue pushing. That's how you haven't even read it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, fam. But any last thoughts, bro?
Nah, I'm cool. Just watch it.
Just watch it, guys. Let us know what you think. It's a wrap from your boy, Young Marvy.
Your boy T-Mac.
And this is who shot this.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'll never lose sleep over no bitch with too much pride.